Hit that subscribe button if you're new. It only takes a couple of seconds. Sub and hit the like button. Thank you. What's going on, guys? My name is Jeffrey. Welcome back to Progressions. And today we're reacting to Louis Tomlinson and Liam Payne being an epic bromance. A lot of people have been requesting this, so we're going to be doing it today. If you're new here, definitely subscribe button, click the like button, check out my Patreon if you want to support chilling further. Everyone is having a great day. And yeah, let's check this out.
I like Louis because he's really...
As of like 2 seconds. I'm so sorry.
I like Louis because he's really funny, and even sometimes if he made you a little bit mad or annoyed you a little bit, in a second he'd make you laugh, and that's a good quality about the team.
I'm well enough.
They're together and they're in love.
Oh, they do the back right now. Yeah, they are.
They didn't like change that much during the day. It was just kind of, you know, because they were just kind of there.
I'm just gonna be smiling this entire video. That's literally these videos. I'm literally just gonna be smiling the entire time.
What our day was like, so they were just kind of around. It was fun.
Oh, these are photos. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
How we're smiling. Look how we're digging into shoulder blades.
Guys, you guys!
Thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed the book.
What, Willie?
Oh my god! I did not expect that.
I knew it was coming. Outdoorsy kind of person.
Louis just has too much energy. Legitimately, he just has to be doing something. I love it. He has way too much energy.
Now I just stop it. I've had enough of that.
There you go, you started wrong there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
One, two, one, go.
All those conversations are the secrets that I keep. Make sense to me.
It looks incredible. There are so many artists walking around. What's it like?
It's actually quite relaxed in there, actually. Surprisingly, considering the amount of people, and this is the first time that this award show has happened. Yeah, it's great.
All of you in.
Yeah,
You don't want him.
it's pretty chilled out in there.
I feel like this is like the most iconic One Direction clip.
I mean, this has been a really great year for you guys, a really great year for music. What's some of your highlights?
Obviously,
Bro, look at Zayn's hair, by the way, though. Look at Zayn's hair. Look at Zayn's hair. He even has like the one flicking up and then just like over the eye.
Great year for you guys, a really great year for music. What's some of your highlights?
Imagine being that. Imagine being that handsome.
We
imagine
did a stadium tour this year, which was.
All those conversations are the secrets that I keep. Makes no sense to me.
That's what you wanted to know, Tom. What's your greatest
Great
experience,
presenting
mate?
skills, that, Liam.
So I'm
I'm
just throwing it on in
very
there.
impressed.
I'm not sure how it works really, but I'm just throwing it out there.
You're giving it a go, and that's
Yeah,
good.
that's okay.
Everyone likes a try.
Yeah.
I'm going to get ready quicker than you as well. Yeah, I am. Doing it.
We all know slow and steady wins the race, Liam.
Good logic, that. Don't sweat about it, man.
Liam likes to talk. I let my racing do the talking.
The back of this helmet, the whole time.
All I'm going to see is the finish line.
Oh my god. Damn, bro, he looks good with that black. I feel like it's not like a real like video between these two if they don't include the water fighting, right? Like that's, I feel like, the most memorable. I don't know, for me it's like the most memorable thing between the two, like because they did it so much. The bucket incident too, that's probably the most memorable. I'm honestly surprised with how much they poured water up there that they didn't slip more and they just like bust their ass. Like honestly. I mean, that's a little.
How you feeling today, lad? I'm feeling alright, mate. How are you feeling? Yeah, I'm alright.
And I love too that they like he calls him Payno and then he calls him Tomo. Like that's literally the greatest thing ever too. Like just, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love how close they still are. It's just it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's depressing to think about after watching the Liam interview like that. They literally like this is like their free time in a way, because like he said, like they were so big at the time that like the only thing they could do with them is be locked in a room because they couldn't go anywhere. So this is technically their free time, is that they would go out and perform for a bunch of people and entertain, and then they get locked in a room and can like live a life as like a 18 to 22-year-old. Like that's so depressing to think about, that they legitimately like they couldn't do anything. They couldn't do anything. That's how big they were. It's crazy to think about. That's how big they were. And like for like that's why I like when like celebrities become not I like when celebrities become celebrities at like an older age, because I think they can handle it more, because they have like more influence over themselves and their lives, where like them being 18, 22-year-olds, they don't know anything. They don't know like how the industry works or anything, or like 16 to 20, like they don't know how the industry works. So they're just basically listening to whoever, and they think like the person, they don't know if like the person actually knows what they're doing or not. They don't know, but they have to put all their trust in them. And it kind of, you know, it takes, man, I wish they just like, that's why I hate when people are like, that's why I absolutely hate when people are like, are they gonna come together? I just want them all to be friends. Like, I just want them just to like be happy and just like, you know, to each other, or just, you know, I've been like, for my personal satisfaction, like if they're like in private, which they do in private, like hang out and do all that, that's all that, because they really did, like, you know, like of course they're rich and they're famous, etc., but that's not everything, clearly, as he's talked about before. That really just ends everything, and I just want them to just be happy in private and be able to live life in private and take care of their children in private. And just some people just get a little too overboard with like, you know, like you just gotta leave them alone sometimes. You just gotta, but you know, man, I feel I've just been thinking about it a lot. I don't know why, I've been thinking about it a lot though. It really shows you. It really does show you. All right, let's keep going. By the way, in that interview, sorry, I was gonna say, but I think the maturity that Liam shows in that interview is absolutely insane. Like, I think he's very, in that interview especially, he's very grounded. He's very, very mature. You can just see how much they've grown in, because you know, in a life like this, you have to grow very quickly. You just have to. And you can just see in that like interview, especially, he's very grounded. He's very mature. All his answers are very, like, he's articulated them very well. And yeah, he was like a really good reason for everything, and I enjoy it. I like watching him take this new step of being like an entrepreneur and kind of like find, like he said, he didn't know what he liked doing, and now for the first time in his life, he gets to sit there and actually figure out what he likes to do. Like, he gets to try new things and invest. Now, if he has money, he can invest these things into what he likes to do, and I think that's really, really, really cool. That's really cool. So I'm glad he can, you know, step away from music if he doesn't really like it as much anymore, but he does like it. Of course, he's writing a song. He's dropping one, I'm pretty sure, pretty soon. But it's really cool to see them grow past being like a musician and into their new lives, like Louis Tomlinson's done, Harry's done. They've all been doing. It's just finding new interests, investing their money into it, and just finding new things to like. I think that's my favorite thing about this, is like being able to see like what businesses they're stepping into and being like, okay, I can support that business because I know who's behind it. They're really good people. They're clearly really like it, and if they are smart enough to be like, I'm gonna throw my money behind this, then I'm gonna, as a consumer, be like, okay, I'm gonna support this too, because as you can tell, they're all really smart and they know what they're doing. If you've lived this life, you know what you're doing. You're really smart. You have to be really smart to be able to live through this life and then go through it, because a lot of people, there's no shot. Most people couldn't handle what they did. I know everyone's like, they got a bunch of money, and they did, and they got a bunch of notoriety, and they did, but most people couldn't handle this. As you can see, Liam like talked about his struggles, and he could barely he could barely handle it. He could barely do it. And I think the other ones, their boys, they could barely handle it too. And I don't think they've been as open. Sorry, I'm ranting. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna let's keep going. Let's keep going. I had to get that out. I've been thinking about it a lot. By the way, Saturday, sorry, I'm pausing a lot in this video. Live on Saturday, I'm gonna do a video where we rank. Okay, so everyone needs to, I forgot to link my Discord in the description. It's on my Twitter, okay? If you want to go to my Twitter, it's my pinned tweet. If I forget again, it's my pinned tweet. But if you want to go to my Twitter, I'm on Saturday. I'm gonna do, I don't know what album made in the AM, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a live ranking, right? And people might just, you're gonna be able to vote. Everyone's watching. We're gonna rank an album live, so everybody can decide. Like, we're gonna get like a true, because you see on Twitter, like I have my opinions on songs, everybody, but if we all band together, and rank it, that can be like the undisputed. That's gonna be like the undisputed like album. That's like what everybody, you know what I mean? Well, not everybody, of course, because this is a small amount of One Direction fans, but you know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be really cool. We could do it like once a week, and then I have other ideas, so it's gonna be really fun. Okay, let's keep going. Let's finish this.
Thank you again for coming. We love you very much. Have a safe trip home. Let's hope we can do this again soon, because it's been amazing.
Oh my god! I love Niall, his hands in his pockets, chilling. See, I'm surprised this didn't happen way more with how much they poured water on stage. I got that! Thank you for getting that. Thank you. Thank you for getting that.
A British fans a bit scared.
I wouldn't say they were scared. I wouldn't say they were scared. Just, I don't know.
Did you see any good fans?
I don't know.
Boom!
It's crazy to think about how much they really did travel the world, but how much of the world did they really get to see? Because like he said, they got locked in a hotel room. So like they didn't even get to like go to different countries and experience culture and experience different things, because literally they'd hop on, they'd go to a show, get locked in their room, be by themselves or be with each other. I don't even know if they hung out in a hotel room by themselves. They're probably all with each other so much that was like their only alone time, right? So they get in a hotel and then they move on to the next country. So like how much of these countries did they really get to like experience? I'm sure like a good amount, but still pretty crazy.
Who on it? Sold it hard. Who on it? Shit on it.
I'm gonna buy it.
Now you're beautiful.
say we do a lot of the speech, don't we? He's funny. He's had a few too many drinks. It's his first time
I've had a couple of drinks.
Nice.
Yeah, it's I've had my first bevy.
You like the new Who likes Liam's hat?
Liam is strong, noble, perfect, and warm.
That was a really good video. That was really cool. It's really cool. I think it's crazy to think about how much like we know about them, but we don't know about them. You know what I mean? Like everything is shown to us like what they want to see us to see, but like there's so much more to them. You know what I mean? It's like you want to know. That's what the thing is. Like people just want to know more. They want to, because there's so much that we don't know still. You know what I mean? There's so much, and I don't know if we'll ever find out so much more about like what happened in the band. You know, I think we'll get, as like what's happening right now, we'll get like little snippets as the years go on. Like they'll more and more as time goes on, they'll open up more and more as like they remove themselves from. Like I think once they all quit making music, or they're like kind of moved on. But I feel like older artists, they keep making music. So I don't know. I feel like once a musician, you're always a musician. So it's interesting if they'll ever like. But I think one day they'll all come together, and I do believe they'll all come together. I don't know about Zayn. I think he will. And they'll do like a sit down like interview or some sort of like, they'll do like a, you know, like the Friends thing, Friends reunion 25 years or however, I think it was 25 years, right? Where they all did that. I think that will happen. I don't know. I highly doubt music, but I do think, what if they did though? What if they did like re-record an album? That would be cool. If they like re-recorded an album, did like Taylor Swift did. That would be pretty sick, right? That would be pretty sick, right? Yeah, it would be pretty cool. Instead of like having to already like make like one new song or something like that. But I do think like they'll do like a Friends thing where they all come together and just talk about old memories. I think it'll break the internet and it'll be really cool. So yeah, that's gonna do it, bro. Enjoy it. If you're new here, subscribe, click the like button. Hope everyone has a great day. Check out my Patreon if you want to support the show further. I'll see you on the next video.